Hello, my name is Mike Porto, and I live in the city of Welland in a life lease uh, condominium. I was born in Toronto. I was born with thalidomide, which is a disability that came from a medication that was back in the baby boomers that was given to women for um, all the side effects that women get with whether it be the issues of morning sickness and other issues like that. I am now 65 and I moved to the city of Welland. As I said, I came from Toronto, and the reason I came to Welland was the fact that it is much more affordable than the Toronto. I primarily came here because my wife had cancer and we were worried about finances. So we sold our house in Toronto, we came to Welland, and we had some issues or concerns about Welland with getting doctors, possibly the different types of um, socialization that we would be having here, whether or not we would fit in being from a larger town. And I've been here 12 years. Unfortunately, my wife passed. But again, I was very, very impressed with the community here, how supportive everybody was. And especially in our phase, we had left everybody in Toronto, all our family, to come out to Toronto or to Welland. And I was really overwhelmed with the community, the social aspect of supporting us as adopted family members, even though we knew each other very short time, but we grew into a very supportive family-like environment. And the last stretch for my wife, I was extremely overwhelmed with the support that we got from the McNally House, which is a hospice house, a hospice facility. And I'll never forget the overwhelming sense of relief and support when I was greeted at the hospice house by an arm around my shoulders, and someone said, "You can now forget about being a care provider and concentrate on just being a family relative, being a spouse again, and enjoying the last moments with your wife." In Welland, my wife and I, we used to love to attend all the various events that Welland has to offer, especially the fireworks, the music nights in the park. We adventured through all of Niagara region that offered evening outs, even as far as the crossing the border, going down to Fort Erie and discovering all the wonderful waterfalls that Hamilton has to offer. I didn't realize that Hamilton has more waterfalls than in one area than the whole world has. So, and fresh water, which is absolutely amazing. They're all beautiful places to go to. The restaurants here as well, they're constantly changing and have a wonderful variety of different foods. We even have a Thai place now. So that is absolutely amazing to experience all the different varieties, which again was one of the issues when my wife and I came from Toronto. We didn't think that we would have that type of variety, but it's wonderful again that we do have it, and it was affordable. Speaking of affordability, we had purchased a home from Toronto. We downsized both financially as well as our accumulated wealth of treasures. And amazing how those treasures, when you start to put a value and an emotional value, you will notice that you can definitely downsize quite easily. So no need to fear. And I mentioned downsize for the fact that when my wife passed, from a house I transitioned into living at a life lease condo. So I went from a 1,400 square feet to 900 square feet unit. So there was considerable downsizing that needed to be done, but it really isn't that difficult. And being oh, I forgot what you call myself now. I want to say I'm a bachelor now because I can't remember. Widower, that's the word. Being a widower now, having to do all the cleaning and whatnot for myself, that is a challenge, especially being physically disabled. So having a smaller place to maintain is extremely much easier on me, and I can now enjoy doing things that I like. And socializing is definitely one of them. I became a part of the Accessibility Advisory Committee for the City of Welland, and I continue to do those things as well here in my condo. There are many things to be part of and socialize with, and I would strongly suggest everyone do something in socialization to enjoy the next chapter of your lives. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is I love to get active and involved in my community that I live in. And one of the resources that I've noticed that I was able to connect with was with the Welland Public Library. I love to present movies every Sunday night for those people who don't get the opportunity to go out to a movie. So I've been able to borrow a movie and bring it and show it here in our building. I've also offered wonderful opportunities that the library has, such as the Innovation Station. There are opportunities there that you can use the devices, such as I had a wedding, my wedding video, and I transferred that on a CD before the video became so deteriorated that you wouldn't be able to make anything out. So I wanted to keep and treasure that moment. They also have something which is a cricket, and I will just say that you'll have to go onto the website because there are so many different things that the cricket can do for you, from making cards to making labels. So I strongly suggest that you get involved with them, and get involved with them because they are really the hub of what's going on in the city of Welland and in the community as well, a community abroad in the Niagara region. Lastly, I would like to just mention to everyone, young and old, depending on who is watching this, I'd like to just say that life can be very, very challenging, whether you're born with a disability, you acquire one, or you just become challenged in the environment that you're in, whether you lose a job or whether situation makes it very hard for you. Try and be the ray of sunshine for yourself. Everyone around you are also going through many different things and can't be inspirational for themselves or for others. But life makes it so much easier if you can try to aspire to be your best for that day. Try and have a smile on your face, and hopefully that passes it on to someone else. And again, it's probably a very difficult thing, but it will guide you through many difficult times, from dealing with hardship, dealing with a loss of a family member, a loss of a job, or just moving into a new town. Go in with open mind, open heart, and see where life will lead you. And usually things are an awful lot easier if you try and be that inspiration. If not for someone else, do it for yourself, and you will come out okay.